Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for stopping by Healing Inner Child Wounds Conversations with Z. I'm Rita or Zuri Bibi, and today has been a day of readings. I've been in here for a couple of hours now. Some of it I needed to do, and some of it I thought I was done, and then this last one prompted me to come back on. I'm gonna play a song, and I want to keep it. I don't own the song because I think in one of the other videos they tried to get me because I've been using music like I've been told to do. But I don't own this song. I don't own any music unless I say so in unless I can show it that it's mine. Any music that plays in the background is not mine. It's not my music. But I do channel from it. And what I want to talk about right now is seventh generation. You know, be, there is a company called Seven Generations or something like that. Because I have it in my house. It's a product. But I remember talking about how things you do will affect your seven generations. And so I've been prompted to ask about it. I did not shuffle this deck, and I may need it. Um, I had questions about it, and so I pulled out some decks. But then a song came on that affects generations, so I'm gonna play it. I don't own it, and I'm gonna type it in the my little thing. I don't own the song, but it's a powerful song. Um, we are in a time of where people are breaking generational curses. Um, but let me go back to when I first went back to uh, asking this question. I went online and I found this. It's about generation trees are generations. And it said, after seven generations of darkness, there will be a uniting for all people on earth. And let me see. Let me go back. Am I missing something? No. These people will be artists, doctors, accountants, community leaders, attorneys, language warriors, spiritual teachers, powwow celebrities, single parents, aunties, grandfathers, children, uncles, and cousins. It didn't say anything about grandmas and mamas and all of that. But anyway, they have all risen above the darkness that has plagued their people for generations. They are on a path of healing from historic trauma and want to inspire change within their communities and strengthening their sacred loop while breaking the unbalanced cycles. This made me think about the Two of Pentacles, where sometimes, I don't know if I have any of the decks, but I've seen where the Two of Pentacles, they're not balanced and they're looking like they're warped. I may have one, but I've seen it before when I've watched other people's channels. It's been a continuous cycle, but one of the cycles was not as abundant as the other. And I think that's what this is coming to. Now, I also was like, well, how long is seven generations? Seven generations is about 140 years. So this may be stuff that has happened in your past generations that you're breaking, cycles that you're breaking. But at the same time, I'm gonna read this because I said, well, I think I need to look at something else. Now, I was gonna go into Bible stuff, but I just couldn't do it. Once I went in there and I started seeing that stuff, some wasn't right to me. They tamper. I've said it before, and other people have said it too. They tamper with the Bible, so I don't really trust stuff in the Bible anymore. I'm publicly saying that. But um, I went to another site, and it says when you heal yourself, you're healing 7 generations back to heal 7 generations forward. When you seek to heal yourself, you're healing those in your lineage and those yet to come. And you're healing ancestral cycles of families. Again, ancestral cycles of families. Now, I'm going to play a song, may trigger people. I just want you to know. But I don't own it. I don't own it. But it's called Deliver Me. And where is it at? I'll just play it. I'm going to turn it down though. Oh, it's already down. Leandria Johnson. I don't own the song. Okay, remember, I don't own this. And so there there comes a time when somebody in the family seeks to break those curses. Because I talk about a lot of them on my channel. I talk about being beaten. I talk about being molested. I talk about all kind of stuff that has happened to. I can talk about it because it's happened to me. And when I was younger and I didn't understand it, I was gaslit when I tried to talk about certain things. And so this song really talks about when you come to a point in your life where you're seriously, look at that, you're seriously ready to take action against this ancestral stuff. Now, I just talked about in another video that's uploading now where ancestral, and it happened in my family, where there was parents cheating, slipping and sliding, ducking and hiding, and all this other kind of stuff. And a byproduct of that can be molestation, because people focusing so much on this other stuff that they don't focus on the kids, and then it goes. So um, there are I'm asking for the energy to come in to heal this situation that may have affected other people, because I already know that it has happened to me. I'm already asking for the divine to show people that they need to heal, and not be shameful about it. This is the thing. Because when you are shameful about it, the powers that be still benefit. They still benefit off of your shame. They benefit off of your feeling lack. They benefit of you feeling not good enough. And all of that has come from these generational curses. And they happen in 7 generations. So 7 generations back, 7 generations forward. If you don't clear it out, if you don't pull the root out of it. Um, so there are people. I know I'm asking for it. I don't want any more what I dealt with to happen to me. Apply pressure when needed and demand respect. This is, when the people gaslight you. Protect your energy. People like to push past boundaries. And this was something that has happened in generations and back. Um, these three-party situations that occur, kids see it. Parents think well, I was gonna say just men, but no, because it's women too. It affects everything. It affects your tree of life, your lineage. And because you are at this point of your life where you're trying to heal yourself, people are gonna push back. Okay. Have unconditional love for others, even for the people that have abused you, because they were abused too. These are your this rainbow dragon is all the chakras. You focus on a color. You need to look up the chakra system so you can decide which area you want to focus on. But I would suggest a lot of you focus on the red and the orange, which is the sacral and the base, base and sacral, because what was attacked were those chakras. This will allow you to awaken. A lot of you are already awakened. If you come to my channel, you already awakened. You know something was done to you. You don't know what. You don't know. You don't understand it. But just know your answer. This is star energy. Even though you see that sun up in the sky, I see a being looking at it, looking at the sun, trying to heal. They want healing. You are good enough. And these are your chakras. The base, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, crown. You got ears and you got hand ones and all that too. But let's keep it simple. Focus on those. And you see those colors. Each one has a color. Let me turn it down. Oh, you can't really hear now, so that's good. You see all these colors in this dragon? Find one and focus on it. Look it up. Look it up. This will help you on your soul journey. You're claiming everything back. And it's a lot of y'all. These are your spirit guides too. Like I said, have compassion for the people, for your family lineage of the past. Some of them didn't know no better. They were following a tradition that was taught to them. They didn't understand, that they thought nothing gonna happen. And I talk about this because when guys have been because molestation happens to guys too. They don't realize that somebody has messed with their chakra. Where is that at? They've messed with their sacral and their base. And when you mess with their sacral and your base, that affects how you manifest. That affects you picking wrong people to get into relationships with, not feeling like you taking the right jobs, or feeling the need to follow peer pressure and all kind. It affects everything. Talk about it. They don't want you to talk about it. That's why I'm talking about it. You need to talk about it. And even if you talk about it in your family, and this is music. That's why I have ever since I got on this channel, I've always been told by my divas and spirit guides that I need to channel using the music. And I did it in the past, but then other things were happening and I kind of just stopped. I need to start back. But I need to make sure that any music that I use on this channel, I need to type in the thing that I don't own the music because they'll flag me. I got flagged. But you need to talk about it. Yeah. This was planned as give something back that was stolen from them. Um, can I have a message about the seven generations? What's been going on in seven generations? With these healing that goes back seven generations. Can't make this shit up. You were not being your true self. Masculine or feminine energies. You have not been your true self. I can say it for me too. It's on the bottom. This has allowed people to steal from you. I'm gonna take it. It has warped your relationships. You're getting with the wrong people. But now people are waking up to this. People, powers that be, they're getting concerned. Somebody's talking about this now. Talking about these false relationships, these false lovers. Some people call them karmic. Funny, my thing is saying my storage is off, so I know that the divine is somebody's messing with me because the things that they have done have made your generation ill. Um, uh, Whenever I get on these messages and people, they don't want you to be able to be of service. That's your job. You are to help people, and that from that energy, they don't want you to have hope. Two cards fell out. You, there's something about being loyal and being lucky. This is who you really are. That's your true energy. And you need to put it out in the open. This means being open, out in the open, in the public eye. Um, Maybe I won't pull a tarot card out, but we'll see. So a lot of you will go through a rebirth and you will rejuvenate your family line where you all can celebrate. Um, I'm going to leave this at part one. I'll come back because I want to make sure I don't lose this message. All right, I'll be back with part two.